Abneesh Roy is Executive Director and at Institutional Equities at Edelweiss Securities. Abneesh, great to have you with us here. Good morning. Thanks very much. Now, NCLT has directed Z to convene a shareholder meeting on the 14th of October to consider the Sony deal. Abneesh, finally, it looks like this is now starting. I mean, this entire process is now formally starting. How do you look at this? Any implications for the stock at this stage? Because at the end of the day, is there any real obstacle to this one going through?
Yeah, thanks, Prashant. Clearly this is a positive development. This is the next concrete step in the NCLT. This is positive because if you remember, exchange approval was extremely delayed. So investors were not at all happy with the kind of delay which happened in exchange. But in case of NCLT, this has come within few weeks. Of course, the NCLT process takes a lot of months, but clearly this is a positive. I don't see shareholder approval being an issue because obviously this is a win-win for the shareholder also, for the company also. Also now, if you see in terms of outlook, clearly with crude oil collapsing, very good news for FMCG companies and other companies. So advertising outlook will be good. We expect that for FMCG paint companies, there will be 200 bips gross margin expansion, H2 versus H1. I think a good part of this will come back to advertising. That's good for all media companies. On the CCI bit, I think this is routine. In any large merger, there will be questions. But unlike a cement merger, for example, where the factory would need to be sold, this is content, right? If you close a few channels in the worst case scenario out of so many channels, I don't think it really impacts the business too much because this is about content. So this is good. We are positive on Z.
Okay, positive on Z. So what is your long-term target price at this 260 price? How does the risk reward look?
See, risk reward is quite favorable because at 14, 15 times we are getting a company in which now post the merger, the CG issues will get resolved. The white spaces, for example, in sports, Sony has got a much stronger bouquet. Also, in terms of a lot of the other general entertainment, also the white spaces will get filled. On the board, we'll have only Puneet Goenka from the current promoter family. It will be a professional board with a professional as the chairman. So very positive, I would say. So yes, we do expect 30 to 40% upside once the merger full concern goes away. Because if the merger doesn't happen, that's a 0-1 event. So the merger is very important, but from an outlook perspective also, we do see that advertising is clearly improving. H2, we expect very strong recovery.
Okay, so even from these levels, expect good gains if the merger goes through. Abneesh, good morning. Since we have you with us, I just wanted your thoughts on ITC. That's again in news, right? This morning there's a paper report in Times of India that, the hotels business might be listed separately soon. This is something the market's been sort of trying to pencil in, right? I think ITC has been one of your top picks for some time. Does that remain the case even after the outperformance?
Yes, definitely, because next negative event which can happen, which we have to monitor, will be February 1st. Till then, definitely performance will be very strong. Company has been listening to the shareholder feedback in terms of a conglomerate. So yes, company has been quite candid that once the hotel overall environment improves, they will be considering different ways to unlock the value. So yes, investors will like this because hotel is a very different kind of a business. So we remain positive on ITC, but yes, February 1st is when the overhang or the kind of unknown factor will come, but there is still a lot of time for that. So we remain positive on ITC.
Okay, we'll leave it at that, Abneesh. Thanks a lot for joining in. That's Edelweiss Securities with their view on the FMCG and the media space. By the way, a couple of more stocks. Tanla